Before we get into today's video, I just want to say a big thank you to Lynn, Ingleby for becoming a tier 3 channel member. Your support is massively appreciated, along with all the other channel members. You can become a channel member by either pressing the join button next to the subscribe button or clicking the link down in the description down below. Enjoy the video. So yesterday, I brought you guys my Sky Bet League 1 playoff predictions. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys my Sky Bet Championship playoff predictions. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 70 likes on today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road 7,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Drop a comment in as well down in the comment section down below. Let me know your score predictions for both playoff semi-final legs for both teams, not both teams, all 4 of the teams, and also who do you think will be promoted from the Championship into the Premier League. There's some very, very good teams who are going to be battling out. You've got Sunderland, Coventry, Luton, and also Middlesbrough. Let me know down below who do you think will be promoted. Make sure to drop a like on there for me. Subscribe if you are new as well, and let's get into it. Starting out then with Sunderland AFC versus Luton Town. The first leg will be played at the Stadium of Light on Saturday the 13th of May with a 5:30 kickoff. If you have a look then at how both teams finished the season, Sunderland ended up finishing 6th in the table, only got into the playoffs on goal difference, but they did have 15 better goal difference than Blackburn in the end. After 46 games though, Sunderland had 18 wins, 15 draws, 13 defeats, 68 goals scored, 55 goals conceded, which left them on a positive 13 goal difference and 69 points. The last 5 matches then were a win, draw, and a win. Them last couple of matches then being a 3-0 win away at Preston North End, a 2-2 draw at home to Watford. I think they were 2-0 down in that game, and their equaliser actually came in like the 97th minute, something crazy like that. They also had a 2-1 win away at West Brom, a 1-1 draw at home to Huddersfield Town, and a 2-1 win at home to Birmingham City. They also got a red card in that match as well. If you have a look then at Luton Town, they finished the season 3rd in the table. After 46 games, they accumulated 21 wins at 17 draws, 8 defeats, which is actually the second least in the league. They lost 3 less games than at Sheffield United, but obviously Sheffield United won a lot more than what Luton did end up drawing. They scored 57 goals, only conceding 39, which was the joint second best in the league. That left them on a positive 18 goal difference and 80 points. Their last 5 matches were a draw, a win, a draw, and a win. Them last couple of matches then being a 0-0 draw at home to Hull City, a 1-1 draw away at Blackburn Rovers, a 2-1 win at home to Middlesbrough, a 1-1 draw away at Reading, and a 2-0 win away at Rotherham United. If we have a look then at how both sides got on against one another this season, both matches ended up finishing in a 1-1 draw on the 29th of October 2022 at Kenilworth Road. That match finished in a 1-1 draw, and on the 18th of March 2023 at the Stadium of Light, that also finished in a 1-1 draw. So obviously it's going to be a very tight, intense match. I actually think, in my opinion, I think the first leg, Sunderland will get the better of Luton with the amount of fans they're going to have at the Stadium of Light. Probably will end up being sold out. You know, they've got an unbelievable fan base, but the thing is, attendances don't win football matches. As a Bradford City fan, trust me, I have a lot of knowledge in that. Attendances don't win football matches, and you cannot discredit Luton Town because they're an absolutely fantastic side. Players like Carlton Morris scoring goals for fun this season. They've had an absolutely outstanding season, have Luton Town. Their trajectory from the National League really up into the Championship playoffs. The fact they could be playing in the Premier League next season is a big, big credit to their club and what goes on behind the scenes as well as what has gone on the pitch. But in my opinion, I think Sunderland will get the better of Luton in the first leg with a 2-1 home win. And then just a couple of days later, on Tuesday the 16th of May, with an 8 o'clock kickoff, they will be playing once again, this time at Kenilworth Road. I think again it'll be a very tight, scrappy game, but I think this one will end in a stalemate. Not necessarily a goalless stalemate, but I think this one does end in a draw. I think it finishes Luton 1, Sunderland AFC 1, which would obviously see Sunderland progress through to Wembley. Now, don't get me wrong, Luton could easily walk all over Sunderland with how good they've been playing, but I just think Sunderland have got that bit about them this season. The back-to-back promotion, they've got that about them, because obviously they only just came up from League 1 last season, so it's an absolutely unbelievable achievement for them to finish in the playoffs when you've had players like Ross Stewart being out injured for the majority of the season, Ellis Sims as well being recalled in January. That was a big loss for them, but I think Sunderland are a fantastic side, as are Luton, and it could genuinely go either way. But I think Sunderland will just about have enough to progress through into the Championship playoff final. Into the other semi-final then between Coventry City and Middlesbrough FC. The first game is played on Sunday the 14th of May with a 12 o'clock kickoff. That will be played at the Ricoh Arena. Now, if we have a look at how both teams ended the current campaign, Coventry Coventry City finished 5th in the table. After 46 matches, they got 18 wins, 16 draws, 12 defeats, 58 goals scored, 46 goals conceded. That left them on a positive 12 goal difference and 70 points. Their last 5 matches were a draw, a win, a draw, and a win. Them last couple of matches then being a 1-1 draw away at Middlesbrough, a 2-0 win at home to Birmingham City, a 2-1 win at home to Reading, a 1-1 draw away at Blackburn Rovers, which I think was former Bradford City goalkeeper Ben Wilson scored in the 95th minute, but it was actually a handball. Absolutely crazy game, that one. And they also had a 3-0 win away at QPR. If we compare that then to Middlesbrough FC, they finished the season at 4th in the table. After 46 matches, they got 22 wins, 9 draws, 15 defeats, 84 goals scored, which is the second most in the league, 56 goals conceded. That left them on a positive 28 goal difference and 75 points. The last 3 matches, though, are not great at all. A draw, loss, and a loss in their last 3. Before that, though, they did have 2 victories. Them last couple of matches, then being a 1-1 draw at home to Coventry City, a 1-0 defeat away at Rotherham United. They also got a red card in that game. And for Anthony, probably pronounced that wrong, Dickson getting sent off just before half-time. I'm not sure how long that ban is for, but it could potentially accumulate over into these playoff semi-final legs. They also had a 2-1 defeat away at Luton Town, a 3-1 win at home to Hull City, and a 5-1 win at home to Norwich City. In terms of this season's battles between the two sides, Coventry City actually got the better of Middlesbrough on the 1st of October 2022 with a 1-0 home victory. Obviously, like what I've mentioned previously, they did end up drawing 1-1 on the 8th of May, just a couple of days ago. Now, in my opinion, I think the first leg at the Ricoh Arena finishes in a 1-1 draw. Obviously, both teams got some outstanding players. It's Gyökeres versus Akpom. Both of them this season have had absolutely unbelievable campaigns, especially Chuba Akpom. Under Michael Carrick, he seems to be an absolute different beast now. I've actually seen first-hand experience this season of Middlesbrough playing. I actually went to watch their defeat against Brighton and Hove Albion in the FA Cup, where, to be fair, in the second half, Brighton absolutely tore them apart. But in the first half, Middlesbrough played some very, very good football. I was very impressed with how they tried to go toe-to-toe with Brighton. It proved that they're not quite there yet to be really challenging. Obviously, I think that was just before they signed Cameron Archer as well, who's been an unbelievable signing. In my opinion, I've seen a lot of debate on social media who's been the better loan signing this season. Is it Cameron Archer at Middlesbrough, or is it Amad Diallo at Sunderland? Now, Sunderland fans might not like to hear it. Obviously, Diallo's been outstanding at Sunderland, but I personally think Cameron Archer has had the better season so far. I guess if they end up meeting at some point in these playoffs, then we'll find out who is the bigger game, big player. But like I said, I think the first leg finishes in a 1-1 draw. At the Riverside, though, on Wednesday the 17th of May with an 8 o'clock kickoff, I actually think Middlesbrough get the better of Coventry City with a 2-1 home, and I think the Riverside under the lights with a potential atmosphere that could be there. Obviously, you can't underestimate Coventry City. They've done a lot, a bit like Luton this season, where they might not have the biggest of fan bases, but the way they play football, the job Mark Robins has done at Coventry City has been an absolutely outstanding one. I can only give him so much credit because I think he's done a brilliant job there. But like I say, I think Middlesbrough will get the better of Coventry City in the second leg with a 2-1 home win, which obviously leaves it on aggregate to be a 3-2 win for Middlesbrough. And that means Sunderland, obviously, they also win 3-2 in my opinion. I think there's going to be some sort of goals. I think both legs will be very tight. Both ties will be very tight. But I think Sunderland and Middlesbrough will just scrape through to make it a North East Championship playoff final. That'll be played then on Saturday, the 27th of May, with a 4:45 kickoff. Really interesting kickoff time there. 4:45 kickoff for the Championship playoff final. I think after 90 minutes, it finishes as a 1-1 draw, in my opinion. And into extra time, I think Middlesbrough will actually win this one at 2-1 in extra time. Sunderland, Coventry, and Luton will all be staying down. In my opinion, I personally think Middlesbrough will be promoted into the Premier League. Let me know if you disagree down in the comment section down below. I'm sure, obviously, fans of Sunderland, Luton, and Coventry are not going to want to hear that. But with my track record of predictions, that almost guarantees Middlesbrough will lose both legs and be out in the semi-final. But anyway, that is where I'm going to leave it for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 70 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road 7,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed. If you haven't already, with that post notification bell on, it's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Drop a comment in as well down in the comment section down below. Let me know who you think will be promoted to the Premier League via the playoffs. Thank you very much for watching today's video, though. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you all tomorrow for my Sky Bet League 2 playoff predictions. Peace.